Hello, in this video we want to solve this question. Mr. X intends to invest rupees 2500, his only wealth, in a risky project that might yield 10,000 if the project succeeds and nothing otherwise. That means when the project fails, that yield to Mr. X is 0. If he is indifferent between these two options and his utility function over wealth is given as u equals to under root w, find out the probability that the project fails. Now utility function is given as utility function over wealth. What is this? U equals to under root w, that is w to the power half. We first differentiate u prime, that is du by dw. Half comes here and w to the power half minus 1, that is half w to the power minus half. U prime is du dw. We differentiate u with respect to w. This is greater than 0. And now we do the second order derivative, that is u double prime. What is u double prime? That is d of dw du by dw. Now d of dw, in place of du dw we put this value, that is half w to the power minus half. This becomes half is constant, minus half comes here, w to the power minus half minus 1. That is minus 1 by 4 w to the power minus 3 by 2 negative. U double prime negative, that is law of diminishing marginal utility. Diminishing marginal utility holds. That means, this means that the individual is risk averse. Risk averse. U double prime negative means the individual is risk averse. His initial wealth is 2500. That is without gamble. Without gamble, his wealth is rupees 2500. Then utility from this wealth, we substitute the value in place of w. We get u equals to under root 2500. This is your 50. Utility from this wealth, that is the wealth without gamble, is 50 utils. Let the probability of success of the project be P. Let P be the probability that the project succeed. Let P be the probability that the project succeed. And P lies between 0 and 1. Therefore, the probability of failure of the project is 1 minus P. Therefore, 1 minus P is the probability that the project fails. Now, with the gamble, his expected utility, with gamble, his expected utility denoted by EU equals to P into u of W1 plus 1 minus P u of W2. Here W1 is 10,000, that is P under root 10,000 plus 1 minus P. Now W2 is nothing otherwise. Nothing otherwise means 0, that is under root 0. That means this portion becomes 0. Therefore, the expected utility is P into 100 or 100P. Now, according to the question, he is indifferent between these two options. That is, he is indifferent between this expected utility, utility from the gamble, and utility without gamble. We just equate these two to get the value of P. Since he is indifferent between these two options, since he is indifferent, 100P equals to 50. Therefore, P equals to 50 by 100 equals to half. That means the probability of success is half. Probability of success equals to half. Therefore, the probability of failure, that is the question. The probability of failure equals to 1 minus P, that is 1 minus half equals to half. What is the probability that the project fails? The probability that the project fails is half or 50%. We can write like this. 50%. The probability that the project fails is 50% or half. I hope everybody understood this question and the solution. That's it for this video. Thank you.